Good morning, it's day 31, July 6th. We are just packing up at this shelter here. This is the bunk loft where we stayed. It was actually really good, had a good sleep up here. Not many bugs, really pretty view. So today the plan is, we were originally going to head to Pinkham Notch before we got off trail and went to rent a car to go back up to Katahdin. But that kind of puts us at a horrible date where the car rental places are closed and we have access to get to Gorham or North Conway or whatever, the road anyway, from this trail today. So we're gonna do that instead, and then we'll just get back on where we got off later. So I think the plan today is to see if we can't get into town and rent a car so we can go back up and do Katahdin while the weather's decent, because we really want to just sort of get that off our list since we haven't had a chance to do that, because you gotta do Katahdin. It's mandatory to have that picture. So this is, I'll give you a quick little tour since everyone else has left. We're about 7, well not, but 6:45. So a little later start. I had a good sleep. So this is cute little bunk, and it's gentian lean-to and a gorgeous view out there. So what a lovely way to wake up. Anyway, so lots of snakes here. Our plan is to get to town, rent a car, and get to Katahdin tomorrow-ish. All right, let's go. Okay, so just a quick update. We did make it onto Highway 2. We finally made it into the town of Conway. We met a wonderful trail angel named Amy who picked us up on the side of the road there and drove us all the way into Conway, which was above and beyond. It was amazing. I gotta say, the trail really does provide. And when things are going right, things line up well. So we got into here. There's no cars right now, but they're gonna call us and we'll have one hopefully by tomorrow. So we're gonna stay at a hotel right now, which obviously we're in, and we're just really showered, gonna do our laundry, and relax, go get some food and see this really cute town of Conway. There's apparently quite a big deal in this little town. And once we're done that, our plan is to go hike Katahdin. So we are gonna do a part 2 of Katahdin. So right now we're just gonna go throw the clothes in the laundry and get some food. Okay, so we're in the town of Conway. We're taking a narrow day because we couldn't get a car out. I'm having a banana split because I haven't had one in years. And there was Dairy Queen right behind our hotel, so why not? So yeah, so hopefully we'll get a car tomorrow and we will head up to, back up to Maine so we can go to Katahdin and get that finished, because we wanted to get Katahdin done before we left Maine, but that just didn't happen. So we are going to wait. Well, now we're in New Hampshire, so we're going to get that done before we get too far in. And yeah, so hopefully tomorrow we will get a car, and that will be that, and we can head up there. And then the following day, it takes about 4 hours to drive to Maine, well, to Baxter State Park from where we are, and then we'll get in there the following day, and then we'll come back here and get back on the trailhead where we left off. And that's pretty much it for the day. Not too eventful. The town here is really cute. There was an REI, so we got to do some gear change outs, and I'll go over those in a little bit. And now we're gonna, ooh, that looks really good.
Back off, get your own.
All right, we're gonna eat, and that's it for tonight. Good morning, it's day 32, technically it's afternoon at this point. We are just doing a road walk trying to get to the rental car, so we go back up to Katahdin. They haven't called us yet to let us know that there's a car, but we got our fingers crossed, hoping the universe does what it's supposed to do. So far, everything's been great. We're just hot, hot, hot today. I think it's like in the high 80s today. Like yesterday was supposed to be like the hottest day on the planet or something. Anyway, it's hot. So we've been happily sitting in air conditioning at the hotel and resting. Not much to say other than we've got everything. We went to REI yesterday, got a couple of beer swaps, so we got to hit a post office eventually, get rid of that, and get a car, go to Katahdin, and if that doesn't work, find a way back up to the trailhead and get started and get to Pinkham Notch and I don't know, make more plans. But we'll see how things go. So we're gonna just keep going in Conway, New Hampshire. We ended up getting to the car rental place and a car was ready for us. Yay, universe. So we are now headed up to Baxter and presently going over Moose Pond. This looks like a great little summer spot. Little towns. Okay, good evening. We are back at the Appalachian Trail and Outfitters in Millinocket. It just worked out best that we made it up here today so that we could do Katahdin tomorrow. So that is the plan. We had a big thunderstorm on the way up and it rained. Tomorrow there's only 40% chance of that actually happening. So hopefully we should be good. Although this time, unlike last time, which we did the Hunt Trail, the Apple. Well, I don't remember which trail we did. Anyway, we're going up the Hunt. Yeah, last time we did just the Apple Trail, which was supposed to be the easier trail. This time we're going up the Hunt, which is one of the harder trails, and coming down the Apple. And then once we get that done and get to the peak, because tomorrow it will happen. We have trail legs, then we'll end up heading back down to Gorham, or well, technically Conway, to return the car. Then we're gonna get a shuttle into, I guess technically it's Pinkham Notch, where we left off. Anyway, I'll figure that out, the details when we get there. And we'll do a resupply and get restarted on that so that we can finish the whites, because, well, or start the whites really. I think we just begun them when we got off trail, and everything just lined into place to get us here, to get this mountain finished, which is actually really great because apparently this is a bit of their slow bubble for them here in Millinocket, because the Sobos are gone, but the Nobos haven't really started to arrive yet, so we were really lucky to have it vacant, because we didn't book it or anything, because we just kind of had to wait until we could get a car to get up here, and now we have, and now we're here. So it is about 7:30 at night. We're just having, we went to the grocery store and got some dinner there. So we're just eating, and we just have our day pack. So we get to slack pack finally. Last time we did that was up Katahdin. So it'd be nice not to carry the pack. We did do some gear changes, so I'll have to do a little gear change video. Like I said, in Conway we got to the REI, which I'd never been to an REI. It's similar to what we have in Canada, Mountain Equipment Co-op, which is now Mountain Equipment Company, I believe, but way better. There's a lot more stuff there. They didn't have everything I wanted, so when we drove back up, we stopped off at Shaw's Hostel in Monson and picked up a few items there that I couldn't get at REI that I needed to get, mostly a quilt, because it has been stinky hot out here, and I think summer's just going to get hotter and hotter, and my 10-degree quilt, yeah, it was overkill. I knew it, so I got myself a 30-degree quilt, so that'll reduce, like, I think I've stripped 2 pounds off my bag, which is great. But I'll go over a gear video, an update on that, sort of how the gear has been handling in the past 30 days, hopefully sometime soon. But anyway, I just figured I'd do a little update. I showed a few little snippets of the trail up here, or the ride up here. It's been great to rent a car, but a little expensive, more than we wanted to, but you know, we had to get up here and do it, and that was the only way we could feasibly do it within our time frame. So there we go. So we're back at the hostel, and we'll get that done and then head back tomorrow, and then get back on trail as quickly as we can, because, well, technically tomorrow we are on trail, and then the day after we'll be back in New Hampshire on trail, and we'll get going from there. All right, so that's it for tonight.